What's going on, people? It's Mr. back again with a preview. It's Nottingham Forest v Norwich tomorrow, and I've got a special guest in Jacob. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing very well, mate. Yourself?
I was doing okay till I seen the bloody Derby scored in the bloody last minute. So I'm not happy about that. So yeah, I'm brilliant. Yeah, I bet you're brilliant as well, aren't you? When you see the Brentford score.
Yeah, Swansea losing at the minute. Brentford dropping points. I'm absolutely buzzing. 10 points clear, and yeah, loving life.
Oh, great. But yeah, lost me now. And but yeah, massive game against Norwich tomorrow. Before we do talk about tomorrow's game, Jacob, we can talk about the game at your ground. You beat us 2-1, and personally, I thought we was unlucky. When who was it? Who scored for Forest? I don't know. Who was it now?
Knockout.
That's it. Knockout. When Knockout scored, I thought we could have won this, but then you scored it was a massive deflection. And what was your opinion on that game?
I remember coming on beforehand. I think you were worried about getting battered. And I did say to you that it would be close. You know, it'd be close, and it would be narrow, and Norwich would probably get a little bit of luck. And that's exactly what we did. I said 2-1, and it happened. Like it was. Yeah, first half we battered you. You didn't want to attack at all, which is classic Hughton.
If I remember, like you scored in the 43rd? Was it 40th minute? And because I think our defense was doing okay. I remember it was Figueiredo was doing okay, and then he did a silly mistake, and then you scored to just kill us basically. And
Cyrus Christie switched off as well, didn't he? I think, which killed you.
Yes.
But second half, like you said, you got on top, and then Knockout scored, and you're thinking, oh crikey, this could be a bit of a tricky one. And yeah, like you say, we then get that massive slice of luck with Buendia hitting it. I can't remember who it came off now, but yeah, then just Sambra had no chance, did he? And yeah, we kind of steal the points. But no, I'm expecting a similarly tight game tomorrow.
So, but like that, you beat us 2-1, and since then, how have it? Like I know you've been fantastic. You're still top of the league. Everyone brags about it. Blah blah blah. But yeah, Jacob, on your opinion, how's Norwich been so far?
We found a way. Since we lost to Swansea 2-0 7 games ago now, and it was almost a little bit of this could be a bit of a worry here. We were kind of faltering a little bit. That was because Emi Buendia was out suspended. He does get like a silly red card every now and again, and he just makes a difference. If he's not there, we don't look anywhere near as good a side. But since he's come back in, we've won 7 in a row, and we've been absolutely flying.
Thanks. See, that's what I need. See, this is what gives us what I need, because now you just said you won 7 in a row. Now I'm a bit worried, and thanks.
We've actually been looking good in those 7 as well. It's not like before. Like I remember saying to you that we've been edging a lot of games, like we did against you and against Forest. But recently we've been looking a lot better, like a lot more kind of professional, and just kind of when we've been playing the poorer sides or the sides lower below us who are less on quality, we've been showing that we are a Premier League side in coming, really, which is probably not a thing you want to hear. But I think tomorrow might be a tricky one.
I was about to mention what players to watch, but you've got. I looked at the Norwich side, and I'm like, what is the point?
Not to watch?
Who's not to watch? Because from defence, from a goalkeeper to striker, you've got. Come on, Jacob. What player have you been excited? What player has just been like? I know you mentioned Pukki. He scores from left, right, centre. But what player just have you been surprised with this season?
Well, yeah, Pukki will bang him in. He's in great form. I think 8 in 6, and 21 for the season now. He scored a great goal against Sheffield Wednesday at the weekend. In terms of surprise, probably Ollie Skip, who came in on loan from Spurs. It was one of those where we thought, he looks good. I remember watching him for Spurs against Norwich in the FA Cup the season before, and thinking he looks like a good player. He could be, but he's been phenomenal. He started every single game, and he's won every single midfield battle in there. I can't think of a time someone's got the better of him in a midfield battle. He wins everything. He reads everything quicker than everyone else. He passes the ball well. He's got pace, and he looks exactly as fresh as the first game of the season. It's amazing that he's played every single game and not really looked that tired. Max Aarons has been incredible.
Obviously, again, another class player again. Like you just. I don't know if people knew. I did a prediction. I started the season. I said Norwich will win the league because you just got so many good players. And the next question starts, Jacob. As you know, you wasn't that great in the Premiership last season, and Faulkner, like you've seen Chris Wilder get sacked, and he's stayed. He's got a fantastic team, and are you happy the way he's done things this season so far?
Yeah,
it must be. That's that question.
Yeah, 100%. But it's funny. Like everyone probably thought that we were going to sack him, and I can tell you now, like 99.9% Norwich fans knew that wasn't going to happen because we didn't give him the money. Our supporting director came out and said we let him go into battle without a gun, which is exactly what it was last year. Spent about, including loan fees, about 7 million, which in the Prem is just an absolute joke, really. Even in the Championship, that's low. And in the and before we started the season, we got good players in. Got Gibson in, got Skip in, got a few other good squad building players, and it's an incredible team now. And we're looking forward to, fingers crossed, as long as we don't do a Brentford and bottle everything, we should be fine and hopefully be able to go up and make a better fist of the Prem.
I was looking at like your record at the City Ground, and it's not that great, is it?
I remember losing one.
Forest fans, at least we've got something to be positive about, because, like I said, I wasn't thinking. I'm like we've got Norwich, we've got Brentford on Saturday, and I'm thinking to myself, we'll give you the 3 points, but I'm not thinking like that. I think after seeing what I've seen, I thought, you know what? I mean, what was it? What was the score we played? Was it 1-0 or 2-1? It's 2-1.
What was that last year? This couple of years ago, or
a couple of years ago? Was it?
We won 2-1 a couple of years ago, but I remember Antonio scoring in the last minute against us. Well, I think it was when Pearce was in charge, and I was there. I remember being there and thinking,
that's it, 2-1. Yeah. I remember that.
But no, it's a ground which you like. It's a difficult one to go to. No matter where Forest are in the league, you think, that's not a game you really want to go to and be like, we're going to absolutely smash you. Absolutely not. It's one of those which will be tight, will be close, and you've got threats in there which I can look at and be like, they will. Whilst Norwich do look on paper like an incredible team, there will be bits and bobs that you can do in that squad you've got that can cause Norwich issues for sure.
I always told like Africa Spectrum the other day about the Forest team, and since we played you, like, have you been watching Forest and see how they've been so far?
I remember watching the game against Watford, and I feel like the team will be very similar. It's poor. But that for me, we had Chris Hughton in the Prem, and that's exactly what he did for us. He sat back, kind of tried to keep a 0-0. Obviously, I think you got a red card in that game, didn't you? But
against Watford,
that was
Reading.
Yes. Sorry, Reading was really poor. That was really poor.
Don't mention that game. See, this is a problem. Like, I've got a Norwich fan, and he's so, look at him. He's so happy because he's so top of the league, flying, and you can see me, the most depressed YouTuber.
Are you frustrated with Hughton? Is the football frustrating with Hughton? Or
no, because when we hired him, like, I was excited, but as you know, he doesn't play tic-tac football. He's one of the managers who'll sit back and he'll get results. Like, he's like a 1-0, 2-1 person. And I'm not, like I said, Forest fans will say, "Oh, he's boring, he's old school, blah blah." But that's how Chris Hughton plays. And I don't think Forest will go down. I know, like I said, we've got 2 tough games against Hughton and Brentford, but I'd be happy with a point tomorrow. I think I was looking at over time, and Norwich I've got that target, haven't they? It's 107 points they won.
We could get there.
Why can't we do that?
Well, that's the thing. I think with Hughton, the thing will be in the summer. I think next year he will get you up and around probably top 10, top 6, and it won't be pretty, but it will be effective. You will
exactly.
I would back 100% that you'll be nowhere near the bottom half. You will be top half. It will just be a lot of clean sheets, a lot of kind of ugly wins. But you know what? If that's what gets you back in the Prem, then needs must at the end of the day. You need that consistency, don't you? But the thing with Norwich is, we're on an incredible run, but it has to end sometime. Like, we're not saying we're invincible.
I hope it does.
I hope not, because we need to capitalise on the other teams losing now. I think that makes us feel a lot better. But no, it's one of those games which you think we've had a day less in terms of preparation. We obviously we've been Sheffield Wednesday, now have to travel to Nottingham. So there's parts there which, to be fair, Forest will probably think, you know what, we've got a chance here.
Point back Chris Hughton, like I said, he was when he was manager at Norwich, you just, like I mentioned back, he doesn't play tic-tac football. But was you happy when he was put as Jib? Was you like, what was your thoughts about that?
when we first got him, it was like, you know what, this is a great. He did really well at Birmingham. We thought, yeah, it'd be great. To be honest, towards the end, it was he should have gone in the January, and he went like 5 games before the end of the season. Everyone was sick of it because we had Paul Lambert, and it was kind of swashbuckling football. It was a bit like what Sheffield United did under Wilder. We went from League One to Prem, and then Lambert left us. We actually finished higher up in the first season under Hughton, but it was just completely different. It was 4-2-3-1, sit back and defend and take the 1-0s, take the 1-1s if you can see, try and steal a goal. But it was literally sit back and defend. We just weren't used to that. And by the time it went, it was, you could talk to Brighton fans as well. They'll be exactly the same. It sucks the life out of you as a football fan because you're paying to watch football and you're actually just watching a team defend. We're probably the most structured I've ever seen us like play for quite a while. But when you're losing, like if you're in a run of 6-7 games without a win, and the football's that dross, you're just like, oh, it's quite difficult to kind of motivate yourself to go and really support, you know?
Yeah. I was about to say, is there any weaknesses that Norwich have got? Like, I think it's going to be hard to think, like, is there any weaknesses that Forest can exploit? Like,
I think
one.
I think left back Dimi Janulis is coming.
But he's a good player. He's a good player.
He's very good, but he's very attacking. So he does leave a lot of space. And there has been a couple of times where he's been sold quite easily. And Buemo nutmegged him in the Brentford game, gave a really good chance for Canos, who missed it. But I think if Knockaert's on it and fancies it, which we know if he isn't, then he's a bit of a liability. But if he is on it, then he's very difficult to defend against. I think that's probably the one slight chink of armour. Ben Gibson's got a slight injury, slight hamstring issue. He plays obviously left centre back.
That's positive. That's so
positive.
Yeah,
but other than that, really, maybe we lack a number 10 at the minute. Kieran Dowell played well against Sheffield Wednesday coming on.
Ex-Forest player. Yeah.
Did you enjoy him? I find him very frustrating because sometimes you see him in parts play really well, and then other times it's like, how are you a footballer?
The thing when he joined Forest at first, like no one knew who he was, and then at the start he played all right, but then he slowly was going downhill. I remember he scored a hat-trick against Hull, and then since then he's never heard of him. Like he wasn't getting the team, and we've. Like Everton fans, I remember Everton fans were saying he's one of them players that play one game, then you won't hear from him for the next 5.
Yeah. Spot on.
Is that why he's with Norwich?
Well, he's been injured, so he got a really bad injury really early on in his career, and he hasn't really started. And a couple of cameos, like I say, came on against Reading away, and he was incredible. It was like, oh my god, this is the number 10 we're crying out for. He's taking on men.
That's him with Forest. Exactly Forest.
And other few games, he's been so poor. He just doesn't look like a championship player. But he played well against Sheffield Wednesday. I wouldn't be surprised if he starts at number 10 because that's our only kind of area of questionable at the minute because our normal number 10 Stiefman has been injured, had a virus this year. That's probably the only bit which we're missing at the minute, just that kind of final man in the middle. But who knows, like we've kind of both said here, who knows how he's actually going to play if he does start. It could be brilliant Kieran Dowell, or could be he plays for 60 minutes and he gets taken off because he's done absolutely
nothing. 2 questions, and I'm not going to ask you one of them because I know your answer already. I'm about to say where do you think Norwich will finish? And let me change it up. Norwich, I think Norwich will win the league, whatever. But do you think the team that you've got now is good enough to stay in the Premier League next season, or do you need experienced Premiership players?
No, we need a little bit more. Like whilst Pookie's excellent at this level, you need backup for him. You need a little bit more of thickening out of the squad. It's probably better, actually, ironically, than the squad we had in the Premier League in terms of the amount of players we've got and kind of the amount of options we're allowed to use. But no, we need a striker, we need another centre back, and probably another couple of positions to really kind of survive because the difference between Premier League and Championship is ridiculous.
100%. Quick question, like I said, he wasn't that great in the Premiership, but like I said, you brought players that were Championship experienced. Like I said, you brought in Gibson from Middlesbrough. Like I remember Forest was after him, but then you chose Norwich. Who else you got down in? But he's not been great. Like what
Hugo
players?
As well.
Who's that?
Hughton as well, Jordan Hughton,
Google as
who's
well,
been
another
around. Yeah,
championship players. He's been
yeah,
around, and like with Norwich, like I said, I just hope. Like I don't know if people always mention it to me about that Norwich game when Forest drawn 3-3 2-3 seasons ago. Everyone mentions that to me. Everyone always mentions that vlog to me. If people's not seen the vlog's in the link below. So if you want to watch it after the stream, go and watch it. It's actually mental.
It was a crazy game, wasn't it?
My reaction in the I think it was 3-2 down. I said the favourite thing I said, this can't happen. This can't happen.
Yeah.
And it did happen. And it's like it was worst vlog, but I got positive feedback from the Norwich fans as well from that. So
yeah. No, yeah, that was like our season 2 years ago. That kind of game epitomised. It was just crazy, hectic, kind of goal bonanza every other game. And this year we've been a little bit more, like you said, with Gibson, Hugo, Skip. You got a bit more experience there and a bit more kind of know-how. And we've been grinding out the results and kind of working it out. Like we haven't scored more than 4 goals, which probably sounds 4 goals is a lot, but that's only happened once. So we haven't really been battering a lot of teams. There's been quite a lot of narrow wins. I think it's 13 of our wins, 14 of our wins being by 1 goal. So, and as you'll see, we'll play very similar to how we did against you. Was it in December now? It will be very, very similar. We'll keep the ball, pass it around, have a lot of possession, and try and break through the lines of Forest's regimented defence. Really.
Yeah. Quick question. Like Lewis Grabban, he was at Norwich, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Like I get this question every time from rival fans. And what was he like at Norwich? Was he like a sulky guy?
He came across as first year he did well enough. You know, we went up and he never never fulfilled what he did at Bournemouth. He scored like 20 old goals the season before, and you're like, yes, this is the man who's going to take us to the next level. And then I think in the Prem he had a fallout with Alex Neil and left the stadium. And he's always come across as kind of salty, petulant. Like I remember a couple of times he scored against us and shushed the away fans and Norwich fans. And you just think. I think he likes it for the banter. I think he likes to play up to that bad boy persona, but he just never really fulfilled the potential there. It felt like he was a finisher, but just didn't. It was kind of looked like the right player, but just at the wrong time. Unfortunately, he could have been anything though. He's been a very good championship forward for years, and he does normally score against Norwich.
Hope he does. I really hope he does. We need someone to score. Last but not least, Jacob, what's your prediction for the game tomorrow? Not 2-1. Not 2-1, guys.
I think it'll be close. I was thinking 1-1, but then I think I'm going to edge 1-0 Norwich, but it will be very close. I'd love to see us just edge it and keep the momentum.
Well, so so Brentford's full time. Is it that's full time in it 2-2?
Yeah.
What's the Bournemouth for Swansea game? Do you know? Because
that's 2-0 Bournemouth. So
that's good for you, isn't it?
Yeah, so 7 points clear of Watford with a game in hand, and then 10 points clear of Swansea and Brentford, which is massive.
You're on 79 points, bloody.
Probably need 4 more wins from the last 10, which is great. You know, it's easy to take for granted. We're a bit yo-yo at the minute, where we just can't maintain the Prem, but we are too good for the Championship. But I don't want to get used to being yo-yo. I'd love to stay in the Prem. Because it's easy to kind of get in this league and get stuck in it. You guys will know better than anyone. It's just and then easy to kind of just each season have the optimism and then not quite make it. And it's just this is our make or break moment, I think, where we've got the players to be able to push on. Hopefully we can.
Jacob, it's been a pleasure for coming on the channel. Have you got a YouTube channel or a podcast?
Yeah, mate, got a YouTube channel, Canary Cast. We will do a live stream tomorrow. Obviously, I know you will as well. So hopefully people can have 2 tabs open and watch them both. And
tomorrow, I'm at work, but I've got 2 of my friends. They were doing a watch along. If Forest win, go on the YouTube channel and go for it, because I'm sick and tired of Norwich fans coming on my channel and saying because I've got a good Norwich following on my channel, and they keep rubbing it in every single time. I'm sick of it. And so tomorrow, if we win, I'm coming for you, Norwich fans. I'm sick of it. But
I look forward to that.
But I will put your. I think I've got to subscribe to the channel. But what I'll do, I'll subscribe to the channel. Can please everyone subscribe to Jacob's channel? I will put the link in below. But Jacob, thank you very much for taking your time for coming to the channel, and hopefully I see some few tears after the game.
Nah, cheers, mate. I wish you very worst of luck tomorrow, but best of luck for the rest of the season. And hopefully we're not in the same league next year. But hopefully Hughton does exactly what he needs to do.
You've already promoted, Jake. I've got to say, you've already promoted. But good luck for winning the league.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate it, and great to come on as well. Best of luck for the season, mate. Cheers, man.
Cheers, Jacob. Thank you very much. Cheers, dude. So here Jacob's gone. So tomorrow, big game. What is your predictions for tomorrow's game? Craig and Martin again. They'll be doing a watch along. I'll be coming at the end of the watch along because the game's 7 o'clock. I don't finish work till 8, so I'll be coming at the end of that. I will be doing the review as well at about 9:30. So the link. I think the link. There's already if you already put the click on ready for the. Craig starts at 6:45. Game 7 o'clock. So Craig and Martin will be there as well. This week I'll be interviewing Chris Williams as well on Friday as well. So if you are excited as well, if there's any questions that you'd like me to ask Chris Williams, my email is below. So send any questions regarding Chris Williams. As well, I've got another announcement. I've got a player. I think the older lot will remember. The young fans won't remember. So I will announce that on the Brentford game on Saturday. If you are new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button. I'm close to 3.6. Please do hit the like button as well. And hopefully, I don't know if I can be. I'm trying to be positive. Like Jacob just said, Norwich have won 7 in a row, and the only positive thing I can think of, Norwich have not got a good record at the City Ground. Tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Live lot strong with Craig and Martin. Hopefully we can win. Please, I'll see you tomorrow at the end of the stream. But that's 20 minutes. Please come watch it, and I'll see everyone tomorrow up the Forest.